Want to know how to be more romantic with women and why it's worth it? Stay tuned because that's what we're going to talk about in today's episode. What's up, guys? It's Emily, head coach and co-founder at emlovz.com, and in 2012 I went on a 100-date research experiment. And since then, I have been helping my clients find love fast with my coaching and matchmaking programs. And every now and then, a client will ask me, how should I be more romantic and why is it important? And that is a great question that we're going to dive right into. How to be more romantic? Well, it depends on what stage of the relationship you are in. I will say that flowers are always a lovely romantic gesture. However, you don't want to bring flowers on a first or second date, that is for certain. If you're going to bring them to a third date, it should be you bringing them to her door so she can put the flowers somewhere in her house and not have to carry them around the whole date while everyone just says, wow, they're on a date, and makes it awkward. To be honest with you though, I think flowers are best after you have had physical intimacy. So, red roses would be a lovely gesture. They symbolize passion, love, romance, unity, all of these lovely, juicy things. But I would really recommend waiting until after you've had physical intimacy, which I also recommend that you wait until a third date for. But it is such a lovely gesture if you're boyfriend, girlfriend, or you're in the courting phase and things are going really well. Sending flowers to her work definitely is a romantic gesture and makes everybody jealous at her work because she got these beautiful flowers from this charming gentleman. That again, I would probably wait until after you've had sex because you don't want to give her a gift too soon. Otherwise it's out of sequence and it makes her feel as though she is on a pedestal and you are less valuable than her. So you want to wait until after you've had physical intimacy, but flowers are a very romantic thing that you can do. Why is it worth it to be more romantic and do things like this? Well, I would assume you would have some pretty good sex if she feels romantically towards you, which is always a bonus. But also because it's going to push her into her feminine and you into your masculine, which is going to create the tension between those two poles, and that's going to create more sexual tension. So if you feel like you haven't been having that much sex, maybe because you've been together a while, or if you just want to spice it up a little bit and you're in the courting phase and you're new, flowers are a great thing to do after you've had physical intimacy. Other ways to be more romantic with women and why it's worth it. This is another thing if you're into the relationship or you've had physical intimacy, have her go and get her nails done and you give her your card or you give her cash to pay for it. Now what you're doing here is very sexy. You're telling her, I like it when you have your nails done, I like it when you're feminine, and I'm the man and I'm going to take care of this for you so that you don't have to think about it. What you're doing there is you are having her please you, which is very sexy, but you're also taking charge of the cost. So now she's going to look super cute and feel good, all because of you, and at the same time she's satisfying a want that you have. Anytime you express a want in the relationship, it creates a lot of sexual tension and it makes it really fun and exciting for you two to be intimate. So doing things like paying for her to go get her nails and toes done, telling her, I want to see you in a tight black dress, and then giving her money to go buy that. All of that is very sexy and very exciting for a woman because now she's going to shop just to please you, basically. I mean, I don't want to sound... Look, I'm a feminist 100%, but it is a little bit fun when we get to go dress up, do girly things, and we're doing it because we know that our partner likes it. It makes us feel very feminine. It definitely increases the sexual tension and the sexual arousal. And so you just want to wait until after you've had sex to do moves like that. Other ways to be romantic with women are to be the man, to be really chivalrous, to walk on the outside of the road so that she's on the inside. So if a car were to come over, some drunk driver were to come over, you would be protecting her from that incident. That's very attractive. walking her to her car after a date or walking her wherever she's going is very romantic gesture. If you're in the courting phase and you do things like this, you are going to be viewed as boyfriend material because you're keeping her safe, and that makes her feel very sexy and feminine, and it makes you feel very masculine, which creates a lot of wonderful sexual tension, and now you guys are both really harmonious in your masculine and feminine energies. Another thing is to open the car door for her. My boyfriend still does this for me, even almost 10 years in, and I will tell you, it always makes me blush and feel very cute and like a girl. And that's really important for great sex. I would say other ways to be more romantic would be to tell her you want to see her in a specific outfit, or you want her to wear a specific color underwear. It creates a little bit of foreplay, a little bit of tension, and she likes it. Another thing you could do to be more romantic with women is light some candles, have a little ambiance going, get a bottle of wine, spend some time together. You could also do a picnic in the park. That would be very romantic. You could spend time soul gazing, which is just basically looking into each other's eyes. You could play a little game where you look into each other's eyes for 4 minutes and just see how you feel about each other after. Very romantic, creates a very deep connection, and it just makes you more bonded to your partner. Another way to be romantic is to give her your jacket when you notice that she's cold, and especially paying attention to how she's feeling. That is such a boyfriend material quality. When you can tell that a girl is cold or not feeling comfortable and you make her feel better, you're showing her that you can keep her safe, which is super sexy and masculine, and it's going to push her into her feminine. And like all of this, the reason why it's so good to be romantic is because the sex is better. You have way hotter sex. Other ways to be romantic include, sending each other videos of what you like in the bedroom. So maybe sending her a sexy video and asking her if she likes that, and then asking her to send you one back. That creates a lot of tension, and it's a little bit of foreplay, so you can start learning more about what she likes and doesn't like, so that you can then create the same scenario when you actually are having sex, and that's very sexy. And it also unleashes her sexuality, which allows her to be more open and free, and it's going to create a deeper emotional bond. You're going to have a lot more intimacy, and you're going to have a better connection. It's very romantic to cook her dinner or to cook with her, so you both are cooking dinner together. Maybe you have some nice music playing. Stimulating the senses is very romantic, so think about all of the senses, what you're hearing, having nice music playing, what you're seeing, having maybe some dim lights or some plants in your space that make both of you guys feel good. The energy is good. What you're tasting, maybe you're making something really delicious together. What am I forgetting? Smelling, having nice candles, or like an oil diffuser. All of these things are going to stimulate the senses and make her feel romantic and sexy, because she's not thinking, she's feeling. And that is really the key of dating. Succeeding in dating is about getting her to feel, not think. Because if you think about the end goal is sex. The more you're thinking, the worse the sex is. Sex is a feeling thing. It is a feeling activity. We don't need to overthink it, because that's just going to mess it all up. So the more you can stimulate the senses, the more romantic you will be perceived, the better sex you will have, the deeper the connection will be, and I think everybody will be a lot happier. I hope this video helped. If you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.